Hello? Hello? Hello. Let me put my glasses on. I can see you much better now. Welcome to the channel. My name is Retroscopic Gaming, and today we're playing Would You Rather. Okay, so would you rather be unable to open doors unassisted or be unable to climb stairs unassisted? I'd say be able to open doors unassisted because you could just live in a bungalow. Oh, what? I suppose outside you could need to go up and down stairs in the outside world. Most of the time there's ramps nowadays though, so it doesn't really. I don't know. It feels really weird recording without headphones on. Would you rather live alone on a tropical island, live with other people in Antarctica? Ooh, I don't like being on my own, so I'd have to say live with other people in Antarctica. Penguins! Who doesn't love penguins? Yeah, I agree with those 706,000 people. Next. Use a touchscreen on all your devices. Use a mouse and keyboard on all your devices. Now, this is a tough one because I love using a mouse and keyboard. Like, if there's any games that can be done with a mouse and keyboard, I will play them with mouse and keyboard. Touchscreen on all your devices. That would make it really difficult for playing like FPS games and stuff. So I'm going to say mouse and keyboard. Wow, those people are wrong, so wrong. Would you rather be starving for the rest of your life, be obese for the rest of your life? Oh, that's a really tough one. At least if you're obese, you're happy because you're constantly eating food. If you're starving, you're just miserable, you're weak. At least if you're obese, you're happy and you've got food, so I'm going to click obese. Yep. Would you rather poop rainbows or vomit rainbows? I'd say vomit rainbows, because if you poop a rainbow out, it's going to have to go through your pants, and you have to pull your pants down for the rainbow to come out. So if you vomit a rainbow, I'd say vomit a rainbow. Okay. If you had a mutation of your choice, have an extra. Would you rather? You had a mutation of your choice. Have an extra. Would you rather limb or eyeball? Huh. I'm gonna have to say eyeball, because you know the way they say your eyes in your back of your head. You actually would have an eye in the back of your head. Okay, I suppose an extra limb could help with things. Would you rather go to prison for 5 years, get punched hard in the face every hour of every day for 5 years? If I could go to prison without it affecting how I get into other countries and get into things like Australia and places like that, I'd go to prison, because I'd rather not get punched in my face every hour of every day for 5 years. I mean, if you go to prison, you could get ripped. Like, all the gains, all the reading, you could be a fucking beast wizard with mental arms coming out if you went to prison for 5 years, but only if it didn't affect how you got into countries. Thank you! They agree with me. Okay, would you rather live in a world where everything is written in Comic Sans, or live in a world where only music that existed was Call Me Maybe? Live in a world where everything was written in Comic Sans, obviously. Thank you! Jesus Christ, that's such a big majority. Would you rather have to smile every waking hour or have to laugh loudly every 30 minutes? That's a really tough one. Would you rather have to... have to laugh loudly every 30 minutes. I'd say have to smile every, because you have to laugh loudly every 30 minutes. If you're in a library in college, that's going to get really irritating, because you're going to have to be kicked out, people are going to get pissed off with you. No, smile every waking hour, because I do that most of the time anyway. I'm fairly smiley. Yeah, people agree with me. Cool. Would you rather be telekinetic or telepathic? Right. Telepathic is where you can read people's thoughts. Telekinetic is where you can move things with your mind. Right. That's a really tough one. Oh. Right. Okay. Be telekinetic or be telepathic. If I was telekinetic, I could rob shit. I could rob banks. I could move cars. Be great. I could drive a car without actually having to need a license. Or be telepathic. I could read people's thoughts, and that would be really bad though, because I could know what. I'd never get a surprise birthday present or Christmas present ever again. So I think I'm gonna go for telekinetic. Yeah, people agree with me. Would you rather eat Lay's potato chips or eat Pringles? Okay, Lay's are walkers over here. For anyone that doesn't know, in Ireland and England, I'm pretty sure in England as well, Lay's are walkers. Pringles are universals. I'd rather Pringles because you're not getting a bag full of fucking air. Right. Okay. Yeah, people agree with me. Would you rather always dress like royalty or always dress like a pimp? Oh, that's a tough one because I dress in suits a lot. You probably don't know this. I have about 8 or 9 blazers and 35 ties, I think, and about 6 pairs of leather shoes. I dress fancy like fuck all the time. I will dress fancy in one of my videos. I promise you. Okay. Always dress like royalty or always dress like a pimp. Because I always dress fairly okay anyway, I'm gonna say dress like a pimp. Who wouldn't want to be a pimp? Oh. Would you rather own an Xbox 360 or own a PS3? Since I already own an Xbox 360 and kind of own a PS3, I'm gonna say PS3. Yeah, people agree with Xbox. I already have one, so there's not much point in. Would you rather be Lindsay Lohan or be Miley Cyrus? I'd rather be Miley Cyrus because I don't have anything against her, but she doesn't look great lately, Lindsay Lohan. So I'm gonna say be Miley Cyrus. I know I hate her, but she looks better than Lindsay Lohan does right now. So yeah, people agree with me. Okay, next. Is that all of them? Can I not do any more? Don't be a dick. Um. Oh, okay. For the rest of your life, would you rather live in a library where books are your only form of entertainment, or live in a prison where you can have access to any channel on TV? Huh. I've never been a huge book person, so living in a library wouldn't exactly be my favorite place to live. I have nothing wrong with books. I do read books occasionally. It just takes a really good book to suck me in and get that kind of connection where I can't put it down, if you know what I mean. And live in a prison where you only have access to TV. Once again, if it didn't have any effect on whether or not I could get into a country like Australia, I'd like to visit Australia at some point. Lovely country, hot as all balls, but and spiders. Fuck you, spiders. If it didn't have an effect, I'd rather live in a prison because you could get butch to fuck, and you have access to any TV channel. Think of all the TV shows you could watch while you're living in a prison cell. Oh, okay, people read books. I don't, so you know. Would you rather get 4 hours of sleep per night or get 15 hours of sleep per night? There is not enough hours in the day to get 15 hours of sleep per night. If it didn't have an effect on my health, I'm going to say 4 hours. Oh, okay, people like sleep, clearly. Would you rather bring modern weapons to the Revolutionary War or bring modern weapons to the Civil War? How modern are we talking here? Are we talking like plasma rifle, railgun kind of shit? If so, seeing General Custer with a railgun, would be fucking epic. Yeah. Would you rather drive 200 miles well over the legal drunken limit, or drive 200 miles after being awake for 72 hours straight? I'd say being awake for 72 hours straight. As long as I could have a shitload of coffee and Red Bull, I'd say 72 hours straight, because they're just as equally as bad as each other. But if you're drunk, you can't fix it without sleep. If you're tired, Red Bull will fix everything. Yeah, people agree with me. Okay. Be a spouse of a polygamist, or never have a relationship longer than 2 years. Okay. Don't judge me. Polygamist. Practice in taking more than one spouse. Polygamy, specific practice of one man taking more than one wife. Okay. Would you rather be a spouse or a polygamist? Never have a relationship longer. Oh, that's a really tough one. Because whoever this person is in the comments, I assume that I would be able to sleep with my wife's wives. That's brilliant. What if your wife only had other husbands? Nope. That's not for that. Nope. Because I wouldn't like someone doing that, I'd have to say relationship longer than 2 years, because I couldn't love somebody that would be with other people. It just wouldn't work. Yeah, that's the vast majority. Sleep with your parents' bed every night. Weep every time someone tells a joke in front of you. I'd say this one. Like, massively this one, because I would not like to be in the middle of it. Like, no. What? Really? Okay. If you were given the responsibility, would you rather inform a room of first grade students that their favourite pets have just died tragically, or explain to a room of first grade students how sex works in a graphic detail? Oh. Oh, God. I'd say this one, because I could then supply them with new pets, as long as those pets are pet rocks. Pet rocks are real, guys. Inform a room of first... Oh, okay, I've already done this one. Yeah, what? Really? Would you rather be a carrot or a cucumber? Huh. I'd say be a carrot, because my eyes would be fucking awesome if I was a carrot. Like, they would be fucking on point. Yeah, people agree with me. Hopefully for the same reason. Would you rather be tea or coffee? Coffee for definite. Okay, what is wrong with you people? If you were coffee, you would be buzzing all the time. Would you rather be Buddhist or Jewish? I'd say Jewish, because you get your Bar Mitzvah? Am I saying that right? Okay. You get that, you get shitloads of money. I don't know the specifics of either religion, so I'm just going to say Jewish. Okay. Oh, no! No, actually, I take that back. I don't want circumcision. No. Would you rather be forced to attend school for your entire life, be forced to marry your distant cousin? Okay. How distant are we talking here? Like, if it's, like, through marriage, or, like, third, fourth, fifth cousins, maybe, that might be okay, because I really do not want to attend college or school. It's college, maybe. College is great crack. I love college. Drink, bakers. You who know me will understand what bakers means. Be forced to attend school for your entire life. If it's a really, really, really distant cousin that I have no, like, connection to, really... I'm going to have to say marry a distant cousin. Okay, people agree with me, yay. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to leave this one here. This was interesting. A couple of controversial ones I picked there, I think. But But no, this was fun. Stay tuned for another episode of this. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.